Online, the best radio station. This shit just got real.
It's the brother work. Yo, what up? It's your boy, Prince Hakeem.
Hi, it's your girl, Beck G.
Yo, I am DJ Mike Love.
And this is the final word.
Welcome.
Hey, what up, y'all?
It's Thursday or whatever.
Good.
Thursday.
What up, DJ Mike Love?
What's good?
We're still getting over you not being here.
It's still
It's different.
funky being back in his own home studio.
Yeah, it's different. It's just that we're not there.
Well, we got here. I could see you physically. I know you're not in another room, so
Yeah.
I can relax slightly.
You don't know that because you didn't know he was in the other room last time.
I didn't, but that wall
don't be
looks
so
like
sure,
Mike's
mister.
initial wall. Like the wall, I should have known it wasn't that color white. It's just-
Yeah, it was a lot whiter, huh?
It
It was a lot. It was a lot
It was.
wider. It was more rice color than that one.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Here we
And-
go. Here we go.
Hey man, it is Thursday. Y'all know it's one of my favorite days of the week because I
Yes.
get to hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
We got a great show for y'all. If you're watching on the line, thank y'all for tuning in. If you're listening live, thank y'all for listening in. If you want to download the app, you can download the Woo World Radio app in your app store. It's absolutely free. Or you can download the TuneIn app, which is our partners over there as well.
Yeah.
And you can listen to our station 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We got a lot of great content on there for you and a lot of great DJs for the Woo World Coalition as well. And yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. We had a great weekend.
We did.
And we have a great weekend coming up.
We do.
And so we got a lot to share because I know Mike Love was at an event in his city and we were at an event in our city.
Yeah.
And so we had a lot to do. And the shows this week on Woo World Radio have been really phenomenal.
Yeah.
I've had an exciting time listening to Woo Sports, Tough Talk Today, Goat Talk, the Evening Kickback Show, and of course, Forgive Me, Aville, the number one show on Woo World Radio.
Let's say that first. The number one
Oh gosh,
radio show.
Aville
on
is
Woo
going to
World
be
Radio.
here in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Head will pop up right behind you.
You already know. You already know. He's gonna have something crazy to say in a minute.
It's all good. Aville will teach you. How
We'll
to
show
duck.
you our ways.
We'll teach you how to Dougie.
Just ask us, the citizen.
Yeah, so we just had Juneteenth passed.
Yeah.
I want to talk about that a little bit
Yeah.
as well. I think the fact that they made it a national holiday, that's amazing.
Yes.
That, they recognize something, but
But
we still got a lot of work to
still
do.
got a lot of work to do. And I think that's the thing that DJ Mike Love, that was such a conversation, is that people were just like, but it's not enough. We don't know how to start somewhere. And not that we need to be bowed down and kissing feet for who said this needs to be a federal holiday now, but this is a start. Nobody ever said this is it, take it or leave it. Nobody said that. But the acknowledgement, which is what it is. This is what it amounts to, is an acknowledgement of the series of events that occurred in Texas in 1865 when the last bit of slaves didn't know they were freed, and by law they had to be notified and made aware. And when they were, we've been partying ever since, and in that party, of course, we've still been, all these years later, still declaring and demanding our quote unquote freedom.
Yeah.
But here we are, not in the same position we were in, literally, physically, that we were in 1865, but still with many years, not many years, much more, I should say, work to do, much more ways to go.
I'm gonna celebrate, but not too hard until all my people's free.
Come on.
So I mean,
Pretty much.
I want to say thank you to everybody that celebrated and recognized it, but I can't party until everybody's free for real, until we really free. And y'all know what I mean about that. Real quick, give a huge shout out to Mr. G.
Let's
Thank
do
you
that.
for inviting us out. We was in Williamsburg for the Juneteenth parade.
Yeah.
It had some amazing cars out there. Then you had parked my car in the front.
They didn't park
the
your car in the
all-white
front.
Bentley was in the front. That was mine.
The thing about it is they didn't park your car in the front.
Where did they park it? It was somewhere near the.
It was not in there.
Okay.
It was in the
All right.
parking lot
Let's see what
with
we
the rest
doing
of
here.
our cars.
I see what you're doing.
But DJ Mike Love, it was a gorgeous parade of custom and classic cars at this Juneteenth parade, and that was the kickoff to the parade. So we got a chance to be there. But once the parade was over, everything took place in this central historic park called Bicentennial Park in Williamsburg, Virginia. And I just want to say a big shout out once again to, we call him G around these parts, but Mr. G to some others, but Lawrence A. Golson II, who is the president of the Williamsburg, James City, York County chapter of NAACP, for spearheading such an auspicious occasion. And I tell you,
what you just say?
No, you have to
spearhead.
No. What was the other one? What's the other?
Mike Love said spearhead.
No. What was the other word?
I think he was talking about auspicious.
Auspicious.
God dang it, Beck.
Yeah. That's what I'm here for. To
My
bring
degrees
that
don't mean nothing. I can't keep
But
up
the
with
thing
that.
about it is, everybody was coming over showing Woo World Radio and Wu-Tang love. Everybody was putting the W's up. There was no discrimination with people walking by throwing the W's up. It was so incredible. And I'd like to let you know, DJ Mike Love, if you were here, I bet you that Prince wouldn't have had me in the sun sweating down my back on camera.
There was a guy there that had more records than you, Mike.
No, you didn't need to say that. I told you, don't tell Mike Love, let me do it.
This guy legitimately has every record in the world except Will Smith.
No, that was unnecessary. DJ Mike Love, I don't want anything to do with this conversation because I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say there's a DJ there. His name was DJ Blue Snaggletooth. We got to give him a big shout out. That's his real DJ name. The coolest dude ever. And he had so many records. His wife vouched for him. She said that he has a room dedicated to his records, and he told her when he met her, the records we're packing.
So it
was so cool. It was so crazy. Cool.
There's a lot of people with a lot more records than me.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that part because
all I'm saying is he didn't have any Will Smith.
But I have more records than Prince.
You do. You also have more Will Smith records than I do too. So I mean, I
got more dope records than you do too.
All right, here we go. All right.
We're only 7 minutes in, guys.
You know what?
Only 7 minutes in.
Can we go on to the next part of this show?
No.
Yeah. Because this is kind of reminiscent of the first couple shows we did where people probably thought we didn't like each other.
Yes. It's so funny because people get along. They ask me that all the time. Yes, they really do get along. Rewind to the June 10th show where Prince did everything he could not to cry on camera because Mike Love was in the building.
You need to chill, man. Like that never happened.
It did. What do you mean?
You're real.
And especially when I said, and guess what? Your wife and I worked it out so he could spend the night on Friday night. You said
that like you two little high school girls can.
But you responded accordingly. You responded accordingly.
And you're gonna put the video together and put it on the Facebook page.
Listen, I'm not doing shit with y'all.
And you said y'all were gonna do karate in the living room. What?
Can we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to jump into the hot button news.
I need some news. Where my news at?
We'll make sure you get your news polled. But I do want to address something first off. If y'all haven't seen it, heard it, whatever, Trick Daddy's been out here wilding. But I respect Trick Daddy. I'm going to tell you why in just a few minutes. Trick Daddy said that Beyonce can't sing, not sing, but sang. And that Jay-Z is not the king of New York. He is the king of New York by default. Here's a clip, and then we'll take a quick break.
And the hip hop scene in New York, the same thing as Beyonce is to the R&B scene, which I was saying, and I said that Beyonce can't sing. I said she can't sing, to be exact. To me, a singer is a Stephanie Mills. A singer is a Whitney Houston, a Mariah Carey, a Alicia Keys, and Adele. To me, a singer is somebody that could go to church and have you give you the word, and somebody that can. I'm for the South, so singing and singing is a different thing. I know what this is the life for me.
Baby, cause I'm a thug. Baby, cause I'm a thug. Wouldn't change for the world.
I'm a thug. That's right. Baby, cause I'm a thug. Yeah, check it out. Could it be my baggy jeans and my gold teeth that make me different from y'all? I ain't tripping, dog, but listen, dog, I was raised a bit different, y'all. Doing my thing, using my ghetto slang, and I'm representing thug. She's who I roll with, watch them niggas that gon' love this. Niggas who I don't bun, on the run, they got 10 years on parole. Can't say it, dog, I'ma say it for y'all. Motherfuck the popos, fuck the judge and COs, fuck the DA and POs, fuck the family of the victim, witness, and stitching assholes.
I don't know what this world's gonna be, but I know one thing, that this is the life for me.
Baby, cause I'm a thug. Baby, cause I'm a thug.
Wouldn't change for the world.
Cause I'm a thug.
That's right.
Baby, cause I'm a thug. Yeah, check it out. See, I'm so tight. Niggas be like, that nigga got so many hoes. And I know he got clout. Look at his mouth. That nigga got so many goals. Trying to make hoes. Something up with that nigga. Bitch, I've been watching you him. You must wanna fuck this nigga. My name alone been known to break up happy homes. No disrespect at all, but you ain't had no business even answer her phone. If your asshole me and her kid been getting it on. You could have been hitting the right, cause ever since the night she been hitting the phone. She wanna thug.
I don't know what this world's gonna be, but I know one thing, that this is the life for me.
Baby, cause I'm a thug. Baby, cause I'm a thug.
Wouldn't change for the world.
Cause I'm a thug.
That's right.
Baby, cause I'm a thug. Yeah, check it out. Since y'all niggas wanna smoke blunts, coke guns, I'ma show you how to thug it, dog. Give me a half a pill and some stuff here, and I'm like, fuck it, dog. Long as my ecstasy got the best of me, and none of you niggas ain't stressing me. I got one request in this bitch. You can have the rest of this shit. If a nigga drop some shit that's whack as hell and don't make no damn sense, take it back, talk about it, and tell your dog don't even buy that shit. And I don't care who he is, away from, I represent thug. And you ain't gotta give me my props and nominate me, cause damn it, I love this.
I don't know what this world's gonna be, but I know one thing, that this is the life for me.
Baby, cause I'm a thug. Baby, cause I'm a thug.
Wouldn't change for the world.
Cause I'm a thug.
That's right.
Baby, cause I'm a thug. Yeah, check it out.
I don't know what this world's gonna be, but I know one thing, that this is the life for me.
Baby, cause I'm a thug. Baby, cause I'm a thug.
Wouldn't change for the world.
Cause I'm a thug.
That's right.
Baby, cause I'm a thug. Yeah, check it out.
And there's a drive in the deep left field, way back there.
Good evening, everyone. There is a lot to get to tonight. Thanks so much for being with us.
Welcome to Morning Rise and Shine. You know, it's been so sunny over the last couple days.
From the New York Times, I'm Michael Barbaro.
We are back. It's your boy Prince Hakeem.
Hey, it's your girl Beck G.
I'm DJ Mike Love.
Yeah.
And we're back, man. So that was Trick Daddy. I'm a thug.
What a dope transition to what he said to his music. I like it. I like it a lot. Right? I like it a lot.
So real quick, this is well, before we get into that, thank y'all for tuning in. If you're watching, thank y'all for tuning in. If you're listening, keep it live. We got a lot more in store for y'all. Go ahead and download the Woo World Radio app. It's in your app store and it's absolutely free. But y'all already know what time it is, though, right?
Yeah.
What time it is?
It's hot button news time.
It is time. It's time for hot buttons.
You just push the button. You didn't let me finish. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is Hot Button News Time. It's your girl Beck G here on Woo World Radio on the Vinyl Word. Let's get into it. So the first piece of news we have, transgender hurdler ruled ineligible for U.S. Olympic trials. Let's talk about it. So transgender runner Cece Telfer will not be allowed to compete in the women's 400-meter hurdles at U.S. Olympic trials because Telfer has not met the conditions World Athletics established in its eligibility regulations for certain women's events. Well, Telfer competed for the men's team at Franklin Pierce University, a Division II school in Rindge, New Hampshire, but took time off and then came back to compete for the women's team. In 2019, Telfer won the NCAA title. Telfer was entered in this week's trials, but World Athletics put out new guidelines in 2019 that closed off international women's events of between 400 meters and a mile to athletes whose testosterone levels were at 5 nanomoles per liter. I don't know what that is or more.
Nanomoles.
Nanomoles.
Nanomoles?
Nanomoles. I don't know.
Okay.
But it's like 5 things. It's got to be 5 things or more. 5 of those things or more. And Telfer's testosterone levels did not meet those qualifications, those requirements, rather, that prerequisite. So Telfer had been on the list of qualified athletes for Friday's opening heats. A start list was published Wednesday evening that was missing Telfer's name. U.S. Track and Field released a short statement that said athletes must meet the world athletic requirements to be eligible for trials. So the USATF said it had been notified last week that Telfer had not met the conditions, and the federation passed along that information to the runner. So here we are. Look, I don't know how to feel about all of this, because at the end of the day, where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? Because what if I want to compete in Special Olympics?
I was just thinking the same thing.
You know what I mean?
And that's a serious question to have.
Nothing about that is funny. I'm not making a joke about that in the least bit. Where do we draw the line?
Do we draw the line?
We don't. It's like the lines are blurred. You know, everybody's afraid to say, no, this is the requirement. This is what it is. You know, do I get to say that I'm a white man? Because that's what I feel like being today.
Wow.
Or that's what I feel like inside. So, you know, now I'm going to use, what is it called? You know, I'm going to use they and them. I don't know. What are those called? The pronouns.
Yeah.
I'm going to change my pronouns. I'm going to check white on the thing. I mean, come on, y'all. Come on.
There's a point. There's a point we had to say.
Like,
okay,
where's the point? I don't know where to draw the line. And I am not in any way talking about what transgenders' rights should and shouldn't be. But when people have rights, we also have to consider how that impacts and or imposes on others. I don't know how to feel about I do not like, let me say that. Let me not be so unbiased here, because I have a bias. I have a feeling about a man who's dressed as a woman, and whether it's today he wants to be a woman or that's how he lives his life, coming into the women's bathroom.
Yeah.
Still a man.
It's a little scary.
That's frightening. I bet you if I walked in the men's bathroom and today I felt like, you know, I felt more manly than today, and I get to say that, and that's all I need to be able to go into the men's bathroom. I promise you, if I pulled my pants down and tried to turn around backwards, I'd be quickly reminded by any man in there that I was a woman.
For numerous reasons.
And I'm not trying to be vulgar or out of line or even disrespectful. This is just from where I sit in my position, out of my 2 eyes, how I see it. And I don't understand how now, because you are transgender, you don't have to abide by the rules.
I mean, to your point, you said the right thing. I guess you have to be a level of boundaries, because being inclusive is one thing.
Right.
So we can be inclusive, right? But when you're being inclusive, you got to understand that could be dangerous for someone else. You got somebody that has a physical advantage over someone else. We talked about this about being a fighter. Like, you're not going to put those particular people in a ring with someone of a different stature. And so, I mean, it's tricky, man.
It is.
It's tricky because we say we want equality. We want people to be able to
live their lives the way
life
they
the way
want
they
to.
live their life. But
Yeah.
then we say, but there's limitations. I think there should always be limitations to everything. There's limits to how much you can eat at all you can eat buffet.
There he is.
Like there's things that you just can't do because it's just a limitation on it for certain reasons. And I mean, I don't know.
And it looks
weird.
like these rules are, and I'm gonna pass the mic to Mike Love here, but it looks like the rules, I don't know if these were, typically laws and rules are made in reaction to, 200 years ago, nobody was sitting around thinking of, let's be as forecasting as possible. And let's think about how people are going to be driving around with cell phones. Let's make some laws now. No, some people had to get hurt, killed, injured. Injured, same thing as hurt, and all of that kind of thing for us to come up with rules about driving and using our cell phones. So rules and laws typically are made in reaction to, but I said that to say this rule about the testosterone levels at 5 these things per liter or more, that's in place because it's not about being discriminatory towards Telfer. It's about exactly what you said. I think, in my opinion, it's about Telfer having an advantage over the women. Yeah. We are made up differently. I don't care what you say. If you're born a woman or the female gender, or you become one, there are advantages that we have when we're born. We don't pick our race. We don't pick our gender when we're born. It is what it is. The thing about science and everything today, now you can pick anything. I've seen black people go to white to black, men to women, women to men, boys to girls, girls to boys.
Yeah.
And a couple of people I saw turn into a frog. That's neither here nor there.
AJ, you know what's coming. What did you just say?
I'm passing over the mic.
You know what? You're a real piece of work.
We're not even all the way into the show, and you out here showing off. Mike, what do you think, man?
DJ Mike Love, it's you.
So I ran track on a high school level and on a college level, D1 and D2. And I think the rule about the testosterones could be because of certain drugs that could give someone the advantage. I don't think it was necessarily made specifically for transgenders.
Right.
But I'm looking at it from the side of, I don't think he should be competing against women, period. Just because, if he was competing in track and field on a men's level in Rec and Shop, it doesn't matter if he was D2, because again, I ran track at a D2 college.
Right.
And D2 men's track athletes are fast as shit. We had the men's Olympic coach, sprinter, as our coach, Coach Williams. And he had some of the fastest record holders in the world on that team with us. And so if you take a man with that kind of caliber of speed, and you send him to, D1 racing against women, he's going to be just as fast or faster than them. Like, that's not even a fair race, period.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm all for, people being whoever they want to, but I think, if you make that decision to switch genders, there's just going to be some limitations on things you shouldn't be able to do because of how your body chemistry is made up.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
We shouldn't have to be broken down to all become these amazing biologists all of a sudden and having to do all of this explaining.
Yeah.
Since the beginning of time, and somebody's going to argue, well, since the beginning of time, people were racist and people, they separated the genders and they separated the races and all of that. So since the beginning of time is not the end of my discussion. That's the beginning of my discussion. Since the beginning of time, men and women, boys and girls have been two separate things. And that's a natural situation. That's something that any of us have control over. And, just, I think we're running out of stuff to think up and to talk about and to do. And in no way, this conversation is just so long because I don't have any type of, ill feeling towards transgenders as people. I don't have that right to have an ill feeling or ill wish towards anybody.
Right.
And so this isn't an attack. These are just the rules. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. And this doesn't fit or isn't comparable to any other societal adjustment we've had to make.
Yeah.
Like I hear people say about race.
I think you made a great point. I want to hear from the people as well, because this is going to be something I feel we can talk throughout the whole show.
Yeah, we can.
Of course, we got a lot more in store for y'all, but if y'all watching, y'all can hit us up. The phone number is 917-994-0362. That's 917-994-0362. Shout out to Kensha. Kamal's on
Kensha's
the line.
Back. Hey,
what up? What up? What up, Key? Aville's in the building.
Hey,
what up?
y'all.
What up?
How come I can't see nobody?
I don't know. Just got to put up on another screen. What up, Tawana?
Hey,
Dr.
everybody.
D was good.
Hey, Dr. D.
Danny
I'm going to
was
your page.
happening.
I think they're on your page. Hey, everybody.
What's going on?
Since they're all here, since the
Mr.
gang's
G.
all here, we got to give a big shout out in case you missed it at the beginning of the show.
Yes.
From Woo War Radio, on behalf of Woo War Radio, through the Vinyl Word Show, we have to give a huge shout out to G. We call him G round these parts. He's one of our biggest fans here at the Vinyl Word Show and Woo War Radio. I mean, the rhyme, it just came out like that. But a big shout out to G. The world knows him as Lawrence A. Golson II. He's the president of the Williamsburg, York County, James City chapter of NAACP, and he was the visionary and the brainchild, and he spearheaded this incredible Juneteenth celebration in Williamsburg, Virginia. And shout out to General XO, also known as the birthplace of America.
Yeah.
And there was a marvelous, elaborate parade of custom and classic cars. And following that immediately, there was this wonderful celebration in the park. A young gentleman who read this fantastic, he read something very fantastic. He was very, very well spoken. The thing that got me was the ringing of the bell. What the heck are you laughing at? Is somebody behind me?
No, it's the comments. So, Tawana, we love you.
We love you, Tawana. I'm going in.
She
It
said
must be on your
also
page.
G gets all the
I
love.
wasn't
No,
finished, T.
He doesn't get all the love.
No, we split this up. I wasn't finished yet. I had to get.
Tawana's the one that knocked dudes up on the cars, right?
Oh, that was for you, Tawana. You're a real piece of work.
No,
that was for
that-
you.
that was on
What'd
you,
you
Beck.
say, Mike Love?
That was you, Beck.
Is she the one that knocks dudes up on the cars?
That's Kensha.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about that later. Off air.
So the real piece of work was for me.
That was you.
You hush.
Yeah.
But a big shout out to G, and then a big shout out to Lady G T, Tawana Golson, who was certainly there in full support and in full action with her group. She leads the women in NAACP, the subsidiary group from NAACP with Women in Action from the NAACP, and they were there, all hands on deck, including our beloved Dr. D. And a big shout out, I'm going to get in trouble for this, but a big shout out to Mr. Gibbs, because his birthday was the day before Juneteenth. And so we didn't get a chance to know that on air. So I got to give him a big post-birthday shout out. What you got for him? What you got for him, Press?
I just want to say, you want me to sing it?
No, you better not. You better not. You better
won't
not.
let me sing?
No, sir.
You know there's a fact about singing, right? So it's a fact that all light-skinned guys can sing.
What?
It's a fact.
Why are you saying that?
What about Ice JJ Fish?
What about Ice JJ
He's
Fish?
He's not light-skinned.
Oh, he is definitely.
I don't even know what he is.
This is going from horrible to horrible.
I don't know what he is. We kind of ran through our time. I know we have more of that. News, but I do want to touch on this real quick. I think what we're talking about here is very important. I want to hear from what the people have to say. If you're listening in online, or if you're listening on your app, go ahead and hit us up. The number is 917-994-0362. Do you think transgenders, people should be able to participate in sports?
In any category,
that they choose to be in this particular situation as a track and field event. We definitely want to hear from you on that. Also, when we come back, I know we got to go into like the top of the day, but I still want to talk about Trick Daddy.
Let's do that. Before we move, I know we have just some more hot button news real quick. I probably won't get a chance to go through all of it, but since we're talking about CeCe Telfer and this discussion around transgender and Telfer not being eligible for the U.S. Olympic trials, I do have to come in and give a huge shout out to Kari Richardson. Is it Kari or Carrie? Carrie Richardson. She is the fastest woman in America. Yeah. She is incredible. She's as flamboyant as FloJo. And this girl's story is so captivating because she just right before the U.S. Olympic trials, and she certainly made it. She's going to the Olympics, folks. She just lost her natural mother, her birth mother. And she was raised by her grandmother. And when she was finished competing, she ran up in those stands and laid on her grandma like we all lay on our grandmas. Yeah. And it was so humbling to see. And I hope she runs from here to the moon and back again. And big shout out to her. And I'm going to learn how to pronounce her name. I don't know if it's Carrie or Kari Richardson. Is Shakari or Shakari Richardson, but she is a force to be reckoned with. So I'm just so proud of her. And we'll get on Trick Daddy. We can talk through this other story maybe a little later in the show. Yeah. But let's Trick Daddy. I'm on you, boy.
Nah, first of all,
I'm on you.
He told you long time ago. On you. Baby, I'm a thug.
I'm a thug.
You know what thugs are?
You know
thugs
what thugs
don't give two squats about nothing or no one. So don't think that you're excluded because Trick Daddy thinks that you are the beehive. I don't want those problems, but Trick Daddy's a thug. He done told y'all already. I don't know why I keep trying to test him. All right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we get the topic of the day. And then we also got the crazy news with DJ Mike Love.
Yeah, let's get into it. It's the final word.
Let's go! The station that keeps it rocking 24/7. Ladies and gentlemen, Woo World Radio.
I used to get feels on the beat. Now I throw shields on the to stop me from the beat. And you know they soft like a Twinkie filling, playing the villain, prepare for the strap killing. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Your style is played out like Arnold. And what you talking about, Willis? The thrill is gone. The black French white is here to excite. Throw the sound like I'm brainless. Sound like I'm stainless steel. I want the fortune like the wind. I squeeze till my clips is empty. Don't tempt me. You don't want the here I am. I'll be damned if it ain't. Come to spread the bud, the lyrics over harmony. It's the milk killer death trap. Yes, I'm a jet black ninja. Coming where you rest at, surrender. Step inside the ring, you the number one contender. Looking cold booty like you're in December. Stop. Button up your lip. From method, all you getting is the can whip it. Hey, I'll be kicking. You son, you doing all the yapping, acting as if it can't happen. Your frontin' got me mad enough to touch something. You want from Shallon, Allen, and ain't afraid to bust something. So what you want? You want? I got a 6-shooter and a horse named Trigger. It's real, 94, rugged raw. Kicking on your damn door. The world don't ask me this. Everything you get, you got the word hard for it. Honey, shake your hip, it don't stop. Pack the clip, keep on. Verse 2, coming with that OE brew. Metcalf, putting back in ICU. I'm lifted, true. You can bring your whack crew. I got connections. I get that stuff like glue. No question. I'll be coming down it. Yo, I get rugged as a motherfucking carpet and love it. Not in the physical form, but in the mental. I spark and these cells get warm. I'm not a gentle man. I'm a method man. Baby, accept it. Utmost respected. Assume the position. Stop, look, and listen. I spit on your grave, then I grab my Charles Dickens. Welcome to my center. Honey's feeling deep in their placenta. Cold as the cold in the winter. Far from the inventor. Well, I got this rap sold, and when my back I'm loads, I'm guaranteed another video. Ready to die while I act that way. Pop Duke, left Mom Duke, took the back way. So instead of making up, I used to do stick up, cause irritating like the hiccup. Excuse me, flows just roll through me. Like trees to branches, cliffs to avalanches. It's the praying mantis, deep like the mind of Farrakhan. A motherfucking rap phenomenon. Plus, I got more blocks and text than you. I make it hot, won't even stand next to you. Touch me, you better bust me 3 times in the head. Or motherfucking dead. You thought so. The world don't ask me for shit. And everything you get, you got to work hard for it. Honey, shake your hip, you don't stop. Pack the clip, keep on. The world don't ask me for shit. Everything you get, you got to work hard for it. Honey, shake your hip, you don't stop. Pack the clip, keep on. Yeah. For the method guy, 9-4. Coming at you all, Shallon Allen.
All right. And we back. And we be Zach. It's your boy Prince Hakeem.
And I am DJ Mike Love.
It's your girl Beck G.
It's your girl Beck G. I'm sorry.
That's DJ Mike Love.
How did I do that?
I don't know what just happened here, but we're back. We're back. Look, it's a fight going on in the comments, and so Prince already shot him out. So before we hit y'all's, we get to the topic of the day, and Mike Love's crazy news. Let me double back and give a shout out to Kensha. Peace to Warren Cobb, Level Up Art, who makes sure he laces us with our beads. And Warren, our beads were a hit at the Juneteenth parade. Everybody wanted a pair, so we directed them to you. Shout out to Edward Reyes. Shout out to Tijuana Golson. Shout out to Dr. D. And shout out to G. Shout out to Kamal, the Prince of Cakes, who's here with us. Hey, Key, something is wrong with you. Do you see the comment that she wrote? She talking about Trick said he ain't scared of no beehive because he grew up with roaches.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Trick is Miami for real. I don't care what y'all say. Now, if y'all want to know what we're talking about, Trick Daddy actually went out and said that he believed that Beyonce cannot sign. He didn't say she couldn't sing. He said she couldn't sign. And there's a difference between singing and singing. And here's what he said.
Was to New York and the hip hop scene in New York the same thing as Beyonce is to the R&B scene, which I was saying, and I said that Beyonce can't sing. I said she can't sing, to be exact. To me, a singer is a Stephanie Mills. A singer is a Whitney Houston, a Mariah Carey, a Alicia Keys, and Adele. To me, a singer is somebody that could go to church and have you, give you the word, and somebody that can. I'm from the South, so singing and singing is a different thing.
I don't think he's wrong. There is a difference between singing and singing. I'm not saying that Beyonce can't sing. You gotta think he's looking at it from a different standpoint.
Well, what is he saying?
He's looking at it from a standpoint of a Stephanie Mills, because Adele and Beyonce vocals are completely different. And
they are.
He went on to say that Jay-Z is not technically the king of New York. He just inherited that title, and that Beyonce does not write all her music, but she may not write it all, but she does write a lot of it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, or have some people that comes in and contribute, or whatever. But Mike, what happened to Trick Daddy once he came out and said that?
Well, I had to go and look it up because I started seeing this one video. It was like a phone recorded conversation this lady was just going in on. Then I was like, all right, well, let me go find some more stuff, being curious. So I jumped on Google and I just typed in Trick Daddy. And then I saw that his restaurant in Florida had gone from a 5-star restaurant to a 2 something, and it's probably gone down since that because all of the Beyonce fans, aka the Beehive or the Bayhive, left him negative remarks on his Yelp reviews, and it drove his restaurant down. Now he's not shut down, but the pettiness of these people messed his restaurant up. And I'm all for everybody having their own opinion. I just kind of happen to think that he's wrong, but I feel no other way about his opinion, whether, it makes me angry or happy. It's just his opinion. The thing that I don't like are these super fans, because they care way more than the artists do. They are way too invested in them. And I guarantee you, these are the same fans. And someone else spoke on this a couple years ago, which I completely agree with. These super fans or these stans of these artists are broke. They can't afford anything to support the artist except for to bootleg and steal the music. They don't pay for concert tickets. They don't buy the merch. I guarantee you none of them own any Ivy Park clothing. and they go and they do petty stuff like this.
DJ Mike Love, go in.
Damn. Right.
Because it's messed up. Like they messed up this man's restaurant over an opinion. Now they will get online. I guarantee you, any of them will get online and have their opinion about anybody else. And I guarantee you, if their opinion, someone else on the internet hated it and caused them to like lose their job or destroy their business, they would be devastated and hurt that the internet did that to them. But they feel like it's okay to ruin that man's restaurant over his opinion.
That's not
Jay-Z don't care nothing about his opinion
at all. They didn't lose $1 or 1 ounce of sleep. That part is where I'm going with it too. I don't know that it was necessary. Trick Daddy's restaurant in Miami, Florida, Sunday's Eatery is the name of the restaurant. Was negatively impacted, like DJ Mike Love just reported, by the Beehive because of his comments, Trick Daddy's opinion and his comments towards Beyonce and Jay-Z. He didn't make a threat. This was his opinion. His opinion, very, very, very simply. It was his opinion. I don't think I think we have a responsibility and a duty to, did I say responsibility or responsibility? We have a responsibility to behave a little bit more mature than that. Because what if this was Trick Daddy's lifeline, his lifeblood. It's an investment. Yeah, this is messed up. I pray that we have a little bit more sense than to not.
What if Beyonce and Jay-Z came out and said that Trick Daddy music sucks? Hey, nobody would attack them.
They wouldn't attack them. And nobody would buy, but just because of who they are, though, that might have a negative impact on his music. Yeah. But nobody, to your point, they wouldn't attack him though.
They wouldn't attack Beyonce and Jay-Z. They would just be on a bandwagon.
Bunch of robots.
Like, y'all need to chill. I don't want those problems with the Beehive though.
No,
I personally don't want those problems. But I would say
I don't want that much shit at stake. I don't care.
What's one of my favorite sayings? I don't care that much.
Yeah. Hey, listen, if y'all listen to Beehive, I don't want those problems.
Yeah, but I just don't care that much. Like I love Beyonce. I like her music. I like Jay-Z. I like his music. But it's not enough to make me sit up at night and figure out how to destroy another person because of an opinion they had about Beyonce or Jay-Z. Yeah.
Black-owned business.
What somebody has to say about me.
I agree. I agree.
You know, it's cool because he can dispute all of those on his restaurant, all those reviews, and have them removed. But the fact that they did that initially to a black-owned business at that,
that's horrible.
What's wrong with y'all?
It's a lot of levels to it. That's really deep. Yeah, that's really deep. That's deep. And I don't know. There's a viewer, a listener, shout out again to Edward Reyes, who's saying, what's the topic of the day? And I had a chance to respond to him live and just say we have various topics. And since we talking, and I know we're going to get to topic of the day and crazy news, we talk about a lot on this show. But I wanted to throw this. I couldn't wait to get to my DJ and my co-host, right? Y'all. So y'all ain't gonna say nothing about T-Pain saying he went into depression behind what Usher said.
We will get to that.
Okay. Because
we will get to that.
I was like, my DJ and my co-host, let me hear.
That. You're spoiling the surprise.
I know.
Will get
Call
to
me
that
Spoiler McSpoilster.
Right after.
Now it's time for the topic of the day.
Talking about T-Pain. T-Pain. Okay, hold on.
There you go.
I was waiting for it.
That's my auto tune. That's my auto tune. That's my auto tune right there. That's my auto tune.
You are so petty.
Yeah, I know you like that. It is time for the top of the day with your boyfriend Hakeem. Now, if y'all been watching social media, you may have seen a lot of people talking about this. Shout out to DJ Mike Love for shooting it over to me. I actually got the text messages. The topic of today. Goes out to the ladies. Ladies, I want to know.
Oh, gosh.
Fellas, I want to know. When and why should you get flued out? Now, hold on. Let me explain what I mean when I say flued out. If a guy pays for you to come and see him in another state, he books you a flight, gets you a nice hotel room. Got questions about that, but he gets you a nice hotel room. And he hit you up like, so what's up? You in town? You good? Let me read the text messages for y'all.
This is stupid.
Beck, you got to read the female parts.
You have it?
What you want me to do?
Are you able to
we
pull it
role
up?
playing? Here goes.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, y'all gotta role play it out so people
Here we
can
go.
get the gist.
I got it.
I understand how
What's
it goes.
going on with it.
It is very
Oh my God.
interesting how it goes down.
So you want me to read the lady part?
So you're blue.
Okay, got it.
Hey, are you checking into the hotel? Let me know what's going on. I called you 3 times. What the fuck?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just checked in 30 minutes ago. My phone was charging because it died. I'm getting out of the shower now.
Oh, bad. I'm on my way to see you.
Huh?
What you mean, huh? I'm on my way to hang out with you. Is that an issue?
Hang out in what way?
Tessa, we've been talking about 5.5 months. I flew you out, got you a hotel. I want to see you, babe. Why you acting brand new?
It's late. I don't want company tonight is all. I'm tired. It's literally after midnight.
Oh, okay. I'll be over in the morning then. I'll let you sleep.
Over in the morning just to hang out as friends, right?
Can we FaceTime?
My phone is still charging.
Why are you acting different? Do you not want me? Do you not want to hang out? I don't know what the hell's going on. We just friends? I would not just fly my friends out. I don't fuck my friends. We've been sending nudes and sexting and FaceTiming. What am I missing here?
I feel like we're rushing things. I don't want to have sex or anything. Just hang out as friends if that's okay. You're amazing and a good friend. I don't want to upset you. Y'all, I just need to tell somebody in case you just tuning in. We are role playing. This is
role
not for
playing.
real.
You're role playing. It's not real. Upset. I'm livid. I paid over $1,000 for you to come out here. I don't do that for friends. You know what? Don't worry about it. Since we're friends, I need my money back. $977.56. And don't forget the 56 cents.
I don't have that. That's a lie from the pits of hell. But I don't have that. Why are you acting this way? And she said that with a period, not a question mark. That's bothering me. This grammar is horrible. I just want to take things slow. Please don't be mean. Come
Take
on.
it slow. Would you mean me not fly you out here? I don't know. That was weird.
That was taking it slow with me not flying you out here.
Flying out here. You played me.
Uh-oh.
So check out at 12 p.m. tomorrow. I'm canceling the other 2 days, and also I'm canceling the flight back. You can figure it out on your own.
Wow. So this is how you do, people? I don't have money to get home. At least allow me to fly back. I'll check out tomorrow.
Nah, lose my number. Have a nice life.
These are 5 different messages. The first says, I'm sorry. The next says, you blocked me. The next says, please pick up. The next says, I don't have the funds to get home. The next says, shaking my head.
When he said have a nice life,
he meant that.
He was done with you. So my question is, ladies.
Mike Love has been weak this whole time.
Do you get flued out? Like, yeah. When you get flued out, what do you expect to happen after you get flown out?
Am I first?
And the man pays for the flight, the hotel room. Now I do have a question.
Okay.
Why did you buy a hotel room, brother? She should have been staying with you. But I'm just saying.
Oopsie.
There's like some things missing here.
Oopsie.
But beyond that, what do you think he's going to ask you for?
First of all,
he could have just what you want him to do. Y'all could have did that over the phone.
Y'all could have stayed on the phone. Listen, y'all, she is dead wrong. I'm not trying to hear. I don't got to do nothing with him. It ain't about that because she doesn't. Do not misconstrue Beck G's words. I did not say she had to get up. That's not what I said.
She sent nudes, Beck G.
Listen, I'm getting there. She sexted this dude. She sent him nudes and she led him on. She got flued out for what? What did you think you were getting ready to do? And sis, you intended to be on his arm because fam, I don't know about nobody else, mama, but my mama taught me wherever it took for you to go there, you better have that to get back. Yeah. My mom, from the time we started dating, my mom said, look, she taught us all the things, let the dude pay, make sure my daddy, make sure he open the doors, all that. I got all that. But my mama always told me, have money in your pocket in case you got to pay for your own meal, in case you're dealing with a fool.
Yeah.
So I've never gone somewhere and can't at least get back.
How old is she?
How old are you? How old are you to go somewhere and you intended to be on his arm, sis? Because one, you needed to get back home. Two, if you don't have money to get back home, how are you gonna eat?
Right.
Three, I'm pretty sure wherever you got flued out to, sis.
Yeah.
You planning on shopping. You
Yeah.
planned on,
She thought he was gonna do all that.
She thought he was gonna do all that.
She came out there with $27.82.
82 cents and
That's
a quarter
it.
for the
That's all
phone
she
bill.
had.
Okay. So sis, you intended to spend time with him. And I don't know what this just friends business was unless she didn't. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even have no unless. I don't even know where I was going. Cancel the unless.
Yeah,
Cancel
it's
the
called
unless.
unless.
She got what she deserved. That's exactly what she gets. Ladies, I want to say to you, this is me, your girl, Beck G. Y'all stop playing with these dudes. Stop listening to y'all raggedy friends and girlfriends who hate men and walk around all day talking about get his bag, sis. Get the bag. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. I did it. Ain't that meme?
Yeah.
I did. Stop doing that, y'all. Stop doing that. The same way y'all need to stop playing in men's faces and hitting on them. And then when he knock your head in between the refrigerator and the stove, you think he done did you wrong. Stop playing with men, y'all.
Wow.
Stop that. And I love women. I love women and I love men and I respect us both.
Yeah.
But it's some stuff we got to stop thinking we can get away with. And then the minute somebody do to you what you've issued out, also known as you receive back what you put out, you think somebody done did you wrong.
If your aunt came to town early, just say that.
Just say that. If it's look, I can't give you none because I'm in a way.
Yeah.
Just say that. If you didn't want to do that, you should have set that up
before you got there
because you knew what you were doing. I ain't never in my life put no man in a position and think he was getting to see my left toe and I didn't show it to him.
But you know what though, Beck, he probably lived in a place like Miami, LA, somewhere like that.
Flew her out
right.
the Chuckatuck middle of the America
no.
nowhere.
What I'm saying
is
she wouldn't have got on the plane to go to Oklahoma
all day.
That's not what happened. She knew she went to a place. She went to a place where she knew she could have fun
without him.
Or
but
know
how
some
when
people.
she don't have no
She
money?
knew somebody. It was another guy out there. Come on, y'all know that.
You add something to the story. I didn't think about that.
Come on, you got dudes in the neighborhood. Don't play it.
Why you talking to me?
I'm just saying women, period.
In different area codes?
If you know, you got somebody you can call on.
Shut up.
So
shut up your mouth. Mike Love.
Mike is like,
I cannot wait to hear your side, your opinion. You know I'm excited.
I absolutely agree with Prince. I think she went out there with the intentions to get a free trip on him to see someone else at night.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
And be fed by him and this other stuff during the day. You know how to like take selfies of the food that you eat, but don't show the person who paid for it.
Ooh.
Those were her intentions. Okay. Like she's just mad because he had enough sense to cancel that expensive ass room. Because that's the only reason why she wanted a room and not to go to his house. Is because she needed a space for somebody else to come over.
She can get those cheeks clapped by somebody else.
Okay.
That's the whole
exactly.
I'll even buy that, y'all, because I don't know. I may know somebody who's done that before. I don't know. But
do we know who this person is?
You may or may not. But my point is, yo, sis, for real, you still all wrong. You don't even have a game sold up because you mean to tell me between these two dudes you can't get home? Yo.
She can get home from the other one. She just didn't want to ask the other one to get home.
It would have been weird.
Because if she could have got home from the other one, she wouldn't have asked this one to send her home. Sis can't get home.
The other one was the broke dude.
That's right.
With the good D.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who got the bread that's a simp.
She can't get home.
She thought he was a simp. She thought
she really thought he was a simp.
She thought he was a simp until he showed her for real, like, hey, I flew you out here.
Yeah.
I put you in a hotel room. You just got the shower. It's sexy time. You telling me I can't come over. I've been waiting for you to get off this flight ever since this morning. And now you here. You 2 minutes down the street and I can't come see you. Guess what? Check out in the morning. Find your way back. I got my money back for the ticket already. As soon as you said I can't come over because you smell like Dove soap, I didn't hit cancel on your damn flight. You can't get home on my dime.
And you know what? I respect that. I respect him doing that versus just going to the room and fucking her up.
Yeah.
You know, the room.
I'm so glad that was not the end of the story.
The room was in her name too, which makes it even worse.
Why
It
would
was
he?
in her room. He can't cancel it if it's in her name.
Well, then it must be in his name. So
It's gotta be in his name.
he technically could have just walked into the room like, yo, let me
Yeah,
let me get my kid to open up my door.
Yeah, I don't charge him just from the details in this story. And this is of course us fantasizing, but I don't charge him with being that dumb a dude. He get 2.5 points knocked off for being dumb enough to fly her out. And she not at his crib.
She been sending news. They've been sexting. They've been on FaceTime.
His crib probably isn't up to par, and he wanted to have. He probably thought that he was going to be staying at the hotel with her.
He probably did.
Exactly.
He probably did.
No, he probably had a good crib.
Okay.
So the thing is this: he didn't want to bring her there just in case
COVID.
Yeah, no, not that. He was just like, he's probably like, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna have a good time at this hotel.
Yeah.
You know,
Not ready to bring you to my house yet.
It's a different feel.
I'm with
right?
you on that.
And
Totally.
he booked it for 2 days, and or he could have had a girl at the crib. We don't know. But the thing is,
there's that. There's that.
But the thing is, he spent this money because they've been talking for 5.5 months.
5.5 months.
You're not brand
and
new.
not just talking, sending news,
sexting, FaceTiming. You just getting out the shower, showing me all your goods, and now I want to come see you. All of a sudden, there's a problem. You're tired. Okay. You can be tired. I'll lay right here next to you.
He gave her that. He gave her, all right, get you some rest. I see you in the morning.
See you in the morning. And then she
had that up. She hit him
with the and do what?
And do what?
First of all,
she better. You look. You can't play with men like that. You can't do that. I just saw a clip of some girls, playing around with this dude at this restaurant, and everybody's got to go live, which I'm pretty sure added to his pissed offness. And he was trying to get the number. Now he was way too extreme, and he was trying to get the number, but they started. They were rejecting him. They hit him with the. He hit him with the FU, and then he pulled that pistol out on. Y'all better stop playing with these dudes out here. I ain't telling you bow down, kiss their tail, but it's a way to do things. You could walk away. You could say no, thank you. You know what I mean? If you feel like he a little dangerous and he off his rocker, hey, come on. What the old tricks don't work. The old tricks don't work no more. Oh, you can't give a dude a fake number no more because he can call you right now.
He call you right now.
Okay, you can't do that no more.
But that's the thing. I will say this, and in the defense of the guy, he was a little emotional.
He was not a little emotional.
He was a little emotional.
He was completely rational.
He was a little emotional because, but no, this is the thing. He should have said, you know what? Let's see how this works out in the morning. I would have been like, yo, all right, cool. Get some rest. I know you probably had a long flight. You don't feel like going to Pound Town tonight. I'll see you in the morning. And as soon as she hit him back with the and do what, I wouldn't respond it because you already know what time it is. I would have showed up and I wouldn't even made a scene. If you was like, oh no, we ain't doing all that. Oh, word, no problem.
Come on and get on that phone.
Checkout is at 12. And
it's the one that he didn't tell her 12 that night.
Nah, because that was him still being a gentleman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he was being emotional because emotional would have put her out the room right then.
Nah, he got emotional when he's like, lose my number. He didn't respond back. He was like,
that's not emotional. That's exactly what he should have done.
Freaking,
it's nothing to talk about after that.
Stupid.
Yeah, you don't want her wasting his time no more.
I don't think he was emotional. That's exactly what he should have done.
Let me tell you why he's emotional, Beck G.
What?
Because he still didn't get his money back. See, if he wasn't emotional, he would have been sensible and say, I'm all right, no problem. Get some rest. I'll see you in the morning. And when I show up, I'm expecting one or two things. Pound Town, or I need my money back on Venmo. I take Cash App, PayPal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And ladies, I don't want you to feel pressure to have sex with a man. I'm just saying,
that's not
don't give him that impression that it's going down and then you don't do what you say you're going to do in that text message. Because I'm guarantee you, he can show you all your naked pictures. He can show you all the things you said you was going to do when he saw you. Now he's here.
Yeah.
He's been riled up for 5.5 months.
Riled up. Ready to pounce.
He's been sitting around thinking about this for 5.5 months.
You said Pound Town. I'm sorry.
And he went to Pound Town and he told his man he can't go to Pound Town. You know what? You know what you really are, lady?
Uh-oh.
You know what you really are?
You know what? You're a real piece of work.
And I mean that with every fiber in my body. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we got crazy news with DJ Mike Love.
Hey, it's the final word.
Right now.
Guess who? Nobody got nothing on us.
You're locked in to the greatest station, Woo World Radio.
Tell me. Oh, hey. Cortez. Oh, hey. Oh, you know what it's about to be, right? Hey. Yeah. Oh, you ready? Hey. Let's go.
She work at Benihana and a treat around the corner. Trying to pay her way through college.
so she can graduate with honors. She down in Atlanta, I think she live off Peachtree, but she drive a Corolla. This girl is a super freak, She got a big old booty, yeah, she a cutie. 36, 24, 48 beauty. Hair done, nails done, yeah, she the shit. Ain't nobody fucking with this chick. She get it from her mama. 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 Rock those hips, them tips, get it on her own head, yeah, she the shit. She get it from her mama. She get it from her mama.
Girl, you working with the bad shit. Your bad shit. Nigga spend his cash shit. His last shit. Nigga spend his cash shit. His last shit.
This is Whoa World Radio.
She like it in the evening time. She say she independent. Yeah, you know that she be on her grind. She keep her bills paid on time. Because she got it, she don't need mine. I just do it cause I wanna. Real talk, I really wanna. Plus she got a big old booty. Yeah, she a cutie. 36, 24, 48 beauty. Hair done, nails done, yeah, she the shit. Ain't nobody fucking with this chick. She get it from her mama. 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 Rock those hips, them tips, get it on her own head, yeah, she the shit. She get it from her mama. She get it from her mama.
Girl, you working with the bad shit. Your bad shit. Nigga spend his cash shit. His last shit. Nigga spend his cash shit. His last shit. Nigga spend his cash shit. His last shit.
I'ma pick her up in a truck. Can't fit that ass in the car. Enough said. Hold up. I'ma put it in the truck bed. I'ma get it while it's getting good, like any nigga would. Screaming my name, and she back it up like a U-Haul. Like I'm a two dogs, and we gave it a T-Pain. Pop those hips, get them tips. Yeah. Did it on her own head, yeah, she the shit. Baby, don't you quit, but don't be acting like before Madonna came. Get it from my mama. Free Madonna. Get it from my
This beat is so
This is Whoa World Radio.
Yeah, I just honest. Got club on smash. Yeah, man, when no nigga hot, I'm just honest. No bottles on bottles, I'm just honest. All the styles, no watches, I'm just honest. Coops all on coops, I'm just honest. I keep a gang of bad bitches with me too. And we ain't never going back to what we used to do. I was gonna lie to you, but I had to tell the truth. I'm just being honest. My piss coming back dirty, I'm just being honest. Got bitch kissing on bitches, I'm just being honest. I'm a rock star for life, I'm just being honest. Got a check coming right now, I'm just being honest. We done turned tough and flat, then we're gonna hit honest. Ain't nothing but a dope boy, I'm just being honest. These niggas get shot for being honest. I fucked on the spot, I'm just being honest. By that.
Killer, Dipset, Lil Weezy, Cash Money. Yo, Ma, let me holler, let's do it. Ma, I've been hugging the block, that's right. Hustling. I know, I've been puffing a lot. You do wanna know, baby girl, you gon' touch it or not. My hard in the you don't what? Tell that to another sucker. I ain't no sucker, mama. Come on. Drama, Beck kiss it then, Lil Paparama. I'm so active, you being so drastic. Got something for your face, not proactive. I'm a proactive, round the globe atlas. But I need to know, Ma, you gon' touch it or not? Baby girl, I'm in love with your spot. Larry Beck, top it off, pop it off. I tell you right now, with my, it's what, before and after. Top it off.
Fox, what's up, Fox?
What's up, Case? How you doing, baby?
Shawty, what's going on?
Ain't nothing. About to lace this track for you real quick.
You gonna flow in the joint for me?
Hell yeah. Some real live. Foxy Brown shit.
Yo, I'ma flow in the joint on some K shit. The drop it smooth.
My body, you laced up, Vanilla Tracy, Caesar Bugatti, Isaac Mizrahi, fuck around with your shit, Gabbana sipping pure say with the ill, nah, nigga, you fuck around, I had your loyalties in your joint, nigga, your royalties and your points, so what the deal is, with Foxy Brown and Case, now we laid body to fly now, I'm up in Jamaica, breaking all your paper.
You're the only one for me, you're the only one I need, can nobody make me feel the way you're making me feel. And girl, you know this love is real. Touch me, sweet me, and she's more tight, don't let go. Baby, I'm about to explode. Oh, my love and I'll spend the night with you. If the promise you will be all the things to make me dream, and you know just what I mean. Cause tonight you is like ice cream. I wanna make you fall in love, make you touch the stars above, even low and be my friend. I'll come back and feel it again, and again, and again, and again. Touch me, sweet, touch me, and don't let you hold tight and don't let go. Baby, I'm about to explode. I'm explode. Can you feel me coming down? Let me get
Right now.
Guess who? Nobody got nothing on us.
You're locked in to the greatest station, Woo World Radio.
All right, y'all. We are back. It's your boy Prince Hakeem.
Hey, it's your girl Beck G.
I'm DJ Mike Love.
And we are back, man. I played that whole little mix right there.
DJ Mike Love.
Oh, girl, I played that for her.
I'm going to put a picture in the chat, so you can see what he's been doing. And yeah. I don't know whether or not you appreciated that, but I'm just saying he was in here mixing and scratching, and I got a little bit of footage evidence. So it's going in the chat right now. Everybody who's tuned in and locked in right here to the Vinyl Word Show, we sure do appreciate you. Thanks for those of you all are listening on the app, and thank you for everybody who's watching us live streaming the show. But if you're watching us, I'm getting ready to put a picture in the chat to show y'all what Prince was doing. He was ficky. That's what he was doing.
Hey, y'all do know what time it is, though, right?
It's time for DJ Mike Love.
Time for the crazy news with DJ Mike Love.
Thank you, Jay-Z. I am DJ Mike Love, and this is the crazy news. Let's go ahead and get into it. A man whose 61-year-old mom gave birth to his daughter, who said it was a magical experience that forced him to challenge his own internalized stigma.
Huh.
All right. Both Matt and Elliot's mom carried the egg that became Uma. Elliot's sister, Leah Ride, volunteered her eggs when she heard they were looking for a donor. Accepting the author was a no-brainer. When you say those three little words, IVF, you think expensive. Elliot, a hairstylist, said using Ribe's eggs meant Elliot would be genetically connected to the baby and they wouldn't have to pay for donor eggs. Meanwhile, Matt didn't seriously consider his mother's repeated offers to be a surrogate until the doctor did. It was something that she felt she was destined and called to do for us, Matt, a teacher, said. Matt was also concerned about his mother's health. I didn't want to be seen as being really reckless and careless with one mom that we had left, he said. But the experience demonstrated that a woman's uterus doesn't age like her ovaries. Something a lot of people misunderstand. I didn't understand that women that had post-menopause.
Sorry,
I don't know why I
Mike.
couldn't get that. Postmenopausal. Shut up. It's a long word.
I was going on too. Like, you can't. Come on, buddy.
I was like, anyway. And so we have some grace to individuals because it isn't the most familiar tale told.
Wow.
I'm kind of confused with this.
I don't know what happened. Did the mama have the son's daughter for him or the sister?
So
with some cheese.
Right, so the sister gave her brother the eggs, but then he took the eggs and he put them in his mama. So when she gave birth to Uma, it was his sister niece.
Sister daughter niece.
Sister daughter niece.
Wow. That's a lot. Here we are back in biology again, from the first story to the last.
Real quick.
First of all, I have a lot of respect for women who have, and I have some friends who have had to take some extra steps to conceive or have children, some by surrogate, some by having the in vitro fertilization, and some just trying over and over again. And those things, not only are they taxing to your body, but they're mentally taxing. And that, I don't know that from experience, but just watching my friends. So not with any disrespect to that, but when it comes to your mama and your sister, what are you doing?
Sexy time for his mom.
No, Mike. No.
Shout out to all the moms out there.
No.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Don't dance. Don't dance. Don't you dance. No, Mike.
First of all,
Mike.
I just want to say,
Mike,
the fact that you coerced your mom, which is 61 years old, to carry your child, your mom could have died.
No, for real. This is the definition of I do it. He's a real piece of work.
You know what? It's one thing to ask your mom to pay your phone bill. It's a whole other thing to ask your mom to carry
have her
your
own
baby.
to have her own grandbaby.
That's your daughter
and your son's baby.
Your daughter, sister, nephew, niece.
It's just a little bit. So it's a bit much.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Check this out. This is another question that y'all have to think about. Who fertilized the egg?
Oh,
it was in vitro, right? It was in vitro.
But it's got to fertilize. Still got to be fertilized.
What do you mean?
Who put their nut in his mom?
No, it's in vitro.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
They had to do it in the
yeah,
lab.
but it doesn't matter how it got done. Is who?
If Elliot did it, he just fertilized his sister's egg
inside of his mom.
Inside of his mom.
Inside of his mother.
Please, y'all, leave it there.
Inside of his mother.
Please leave it there. Please, y'all. Oh God.
It was like,
I hate the show.
No,
I thought you would get ready to play
the for me, right?
I thought you would get ready to play the chef's chocolate balls.
Nah, I ain't got that one. Hold on. This is for the mom right here. Ready? Sing it.
I hate it here.
So yeah.
So think about it. Like somebody can be like, so you fertilized your mama's eggs? And he's like, no, you fucking idiot. I fertilized my sister's eggs and they were just in my mom.
Because that made it better. Dummy.
You don't know anything, do you?
Dummy.
I'm trying to explain this to people, they just still don't get it to this day.
I don't know. I get desperate times call for desperate measures. I think that's the only thing I can say. Because when all you have is your sister and your mama, so you can have a baby.
Why the fuck didn't Matt do it?
We are missing a piece to it. So they're a couple. So those two gentlemen are a couple. They're a gay couple.
Oh, I didn't even know that it was a man, another man.
Yeah, it's a.
Wait, how did I miss that?
So it's his husband's. So his husband impregnated his mom with his sister's. When I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. He impregnated his mom with his sister's egg.
I hate that you have the turntable.
Hey, you're a gangster.
I hate this. No, Mike Love. No, Mike. No.
The sister and the mom. Sing it down.
My love ain't got. Can't get enough of your love, baby.
You know what it is.
Girl, I don't know.
Your sister, daughter.
Can't get enough of your love, baby.
Your sister, daughter's niece.
Oh my God.
Husband's
Something
wife.
is the matter with you.
Whatever that is.
What's the matter with you?
It's not nothing for me.
I'm thinking about this from Elliot and his sister's dad's point of view. They're sitting at the Thanksgiving table, and he's just sitting there furious.
Man.
You know how when
why the fuck couldn't Matt do this?
Why couldn't Matt do this? Like if y'all had to do it, why couldn't Matt do it? And then the other thing, you know how when your siblings, y'all young and y'all in the house, y'all know y'all about to get towed up. Y'all in there doing everything. You loud, y'all running, y'all wrestling in the house, y'all fighting, everything. And you know when your mom or your dad comes in that hallway, it's getting ready to be thunder from down under.
Right.
That's what the dad is doing right now. Everybody get your ass in this living room right
now. Everybody.
What were you thinking?
What was you thinking? Huh? That's your mother in there.
That's your mother.
That's
you
your
will
mother
respect her when she tells you to do. But this is the ultimate demonstration, I think, of anything for my baby.
Anything
for my baby.
I don't just pay light bills and cell phone bills.
I do anything. I have my own grandkids.
Anything.
No, stop it. Where's the plug for that? Mike, where is it? Mike,
anything for my
which one
baby.
Is it? Is it the third one from the left or the second?
For my baby.
Mike.
Yeah.
He won't stop.
Say it one more time for us.
He won't stop.
Come on, ready? Sing with me.
Just one time.
Can't get enough of your love.
All right, from the top.
Girl, I don't know why. Can't get enough of your love, baby.
All right. So the thing is this. I know we're stupid. Like we're stupid.
You know what the problem is? You know what the problem is? Could you hand me that bottle? Because this is the problem. This is the problem. I'm showing this on camera. Right. I'm showing this on camera. So when DJ Mike Love came into town, if you know me, you know I love a fine brown liquor. And I shout out to everybody who's ever been to my office, and they have a wonderful, wonderful assessment of my liquor selection. And it's not because I'm a lush. I just like to enjoy an adult beverage.
I'm a lush.
Mike Love, DJ Mike Love, in my office. He's looking and he steps in my office. He gets some beads. He's getting his press pass, and he says, "Oh, what's that? Rum? Let me have it." Of course, he just got here. Anything for DJ Mike Love. DJ Mike Love came into the studio with this bottle a quarter of the way full, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mike Love left the bottle, and when he left, there was some in there.
It's a good libation.
But I just want to know which Woo World Radio Ding Dong did this. Filled it with water. Who did this? Who did this? Who left this bottle in here for me to see and put water in here? Who did that? Who did that? That's what I want to know. Yeah. This is Bumbu that I do enjoy, but my favorite drink, of course, is Captain Morgan Private Stock for anybody who wants to know. Yeah. And that's as of late because I got turned on to that. Turned on. Oh God, I said the wrong shit. It's not what I meant. Turned on to it is what I meant. Let's back up and let's leave it there.
Prince, cue the music.
No.
You know, when you have a moment.
No. Go to commercial. No.
What's that? You know what it is.
No, Mike Love. Don't dance.
Ready?
Don't dance. No.
Sing it for me.
No.
From the top. Let's go. From the top. By the word.
Can't get enough of your loving. Girl, I don't know why.
When is this show over?
It's never over.
Like 40 more minutes of
We
this torture.
do, but we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we will open up the phone lines and we hear from y'all.
Yeah.
Join in the conversation today. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
So much topics. So many topics.
Let's recap for everybody. We're talking about this hurdler who was going up for the Olympic trials, who got denied from participating in the category that he or she wanted to participate in. Forgive me, and it's not for me being facetious. I just forgot which one that hurdler wants to go back.
I got you.
How to address. We're talking about that. We're talking about Trick Daddy.
Yeah.
Saying that Beyonce can't sing and that Jay-Z is not the king of New York. We're talking about this topic of the day, the letter that Prince and I so eloquently reenacted thanks to DJ Mike Love, about when is it proper to get fluid out, and ladies, you know what you got to do when it's time to get flued out. It's some rules to this. Here? And we're also talking about, I don't even want to, do we have to address the crazy news? Do we have to take calls on that where the son had a baby by his mama by his sister?
Would you allow your mama to carry your baby? I want to know.
I don't even, whoever calls, if you call to talk about that, ask for Prince or DJ Mike Love. Everybody else ask for Beck G.
I just want to know. Would you let your mama carry your baby?
Stupid. And when we come back from break, we're going to really quick, before we take our first call, just touch really quickly on T-Pain saying that Usher sent him into a downward spiral into depression, which is a very serious topic. But how, that was a trigger, and what the responses are very cruel, very, very cruel. I've seen a lot, and some are quite compassionate, but we'll talk about that when we come back from the break. So ladies and gentlemen, get your phone number dialing finger ready for when we come back from break at the final word. It's 917-994-0362. Our number is 917-994-0362. We'll talk to you when we get back from break. It's the final word.
Right now.
Guess who? Nobody got nothing on us.
You're locked in to the greatest station, Woo World Radio.
I just want a Picasso in my casa, my castle. I'm a hassa, I'm an asshole. I'm never satisfied, cannot my hustle. I want the Rocco, no. I want the brothel, no. I want the wife to fuck me like a prostitute. Let's make love on the million in the dirty hotel with the fan on the ceiling, All for the love with drug dealing, Marble floors, gold ceilings, Oh, what a feeling. Fuck it, I want $1 billion. I just want to blow up condos in my condos. I want to roll up Christie's with my missy. Live at the MoMA. Bacons and turkey bacon, smell the aroma. Oh, what a feeling. Oh, what a feeling. It ain't hard to tell. I'm the new Jean Michel. Surrounded by wall halls, my whole team ball. Twin Bugattis outside the Art Basel. I just want to live life colossal. Leonardo da Vinci flows. Ricardo Tisci Givenchy clothes. See me throning at the Met. Voguing on these niggas, champagne on my breath, yes. House like the Louvre or the Tate Modern. Cause I be going 8 back to auction. Oh, what a feeling. Oh, fuck it, I want $1 trillion.
I don't know what you heard about me, but if you can't get $1 out of me, no Cadillac, no perms you can't see, then I'm a B.I.M.B. I don't know what you heard about me, but if you can't get $1 out of me, no Cadillac, no perms you can't see, then I'm a B.I.M.B. Now shawty, she in the club, she dancing for dollars. She got a thing for that Gucci, that Fendi, that Prada, that BCBG, Burberry, Dolce & Gabbana. She feed them fools fantasies, they pay her cause they want her. I spit a little G, man, and my gang got her. An hour later, had her ass up in the Ramada. Them trick talking in the ear saying they think about her. I got her back by the bar trying to get a drink about her. She like my style, she like my smile, she like the way I talk. She from the country, then she like me cause I'm from New York. I ain't got you trying to holler cause I want some.
I'm not trying to holler cause I want some bread. I could care less how she perform when she in the bed. Man, hit that track, catch your date and come and pay the kid. Look, baby, this is simple, you can't see. You roll up with me, you roll up with a B-I-M-P. I don't know what you heard about me, but if you can't get $1 out of me, no Cadillac, no perms, you can't see. Then I'm a B-I-M-P.
F-I-F-T-Y-C-E-N-T-N-S-N-O-O-P. Doggy style in your mouth from the 2003. And y'all know I'm from the deep shit. F-I-F-T-Y-C-E-N-T-N-S-N-O-O-P. We're internationally known and locally respected.
This is World Radio.
I feel like everybody that really made it to somebody that, you know, that they never was because going through a tragic moment. After you go through a tragic moment, just like you feel like you're back against the wind, because you really got no control over your life, and you really got nothing to lose, because you almost lost it all. So it's basically like, what else is there? I ain't never do nothing I ain't want to do. The things we was doing, you know, they say in the Bible and the Quran, you speak death in the tongue, death gonna come.
Yo, bro, I think I had too much Hennessy, man. This Hennessy getting to me. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little smashed. I'm a little dressed. We in the club, man. Oh. Yeah, they hate, but they broke though. And when it's time to pop, they a no-show. Yeah, I'm pretty, but I'm loco. The loud got me moving slow-mo. Hey, yo, Tweety, what up? Hey, yo, Keys, what up? That other nigga, he a bozo. It's a man, you don't know. We got liquor by the boatload. Disrespect the life, that's a no-no. Oh my God, I ride for my guys, that's the bro code. Baby gave me, that's a low blow. Then she make me weak when she deep. Ooh, I need a rich, not a cheap. Baby on that hate shit, I peep. My brother told me, get that money, sis. You just keep on running on your hungry shit. Ignore the hate, ignore the fake, ignore the funny. Just violate, we got 100 quid. Then we go 0 to 100 quid. We just don't, you ain't with. No. Pockets on the chubby chick. And still go back and thought he had some dummy shit. Yo, Eli, why they touching me? Like, I don't always keep the hammer next to me. Like, I ain't got a header to the left of me. Like, we ain't in these streets more than sesame. If that shit chicken, that's what
Right here, so keep it locked. This is World Radio.
All right, y'all, we are back. It's your boy, President Hakeem.
Hey, it's your girl, Beck G.
And I am DJ Mike Love.
Yeah. So we're taking callers, y'all. Y'all come on and give us a call right here at the Final Word Show. We're talking about whatever we talked about, maybe even whatever you want to talk about today here on the Final Word. Call us at 917-994-0362. Again, that number here to the Final Word Show is 917-994-0362. As we're waiting for one of our first callers, can we get into T-Pain and Usher?
Please.
Can we, DJ Mike Love? Can I give this one to you first?
Wow.
What's your comment?
Yeah. So, I mean, I kind of feel him on that because he's taking a lot of hits from everybody about in the beginning of his career with using the auto-tune.
Yeah.
And I don't think he killed it. I think it was other people trying to jump on the wave that kind of messed it up. But okay, let me go back.
Mm-hmm.
The depression thing.
Serious.
That could have, that's something that can mess up a lot of people because if you're already having problems and then a well-established singer tells you you ruined singing because of something that you did, that can I can see how that can make somebody depressed, maybe not even want to continue doing music that way. I mean, and it's probably one of the reasons why, other than Charlemagne the God, it's probably one of the other reasons why he actually went and got singing lessons.
Yeah.
We do have a call on the line.
Other than Charlamagne the God.
Let's bring the caller in. Hey, yo, caller, you on the Vinyl Word. What's up?
Who this?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Look, Carnegie.
Hey, look, Carnegie. She's back. Which topic you comment on? Because this is going to be fun, whatever it is.
I can touch a little bit on all of them.
Give it to us.
All right. So the first one is the hurdler. You have no business, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I respect who you identify as. I respect what you've gone through to put you in a place that you're comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not truly who you are. If I write a check for $2 million and I take it to a business and it bounces, they're going to get me because that's not falsified information.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I respect them and all these been through, but it's another. Let's see, what was the next one?
So you're saying falsified information, and you can't present yourself as one thing when you really still fall into a different category. Makes it unfair.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Unfair advantage.
Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you recently competed as a man.
Correct. In terms of the letter of the day, she was wrong. She was wrong. She was wrong.
Yeah.
I think that's why God made me a woman, because if I was a man,
honey,
she was wrong. She shouldn't have let him on. The nude is what put the nail in the coffin.
Right.
Because you don't send someone nude if you don't have any intentions of doing anything with them.
That's right.
You don't show them the ass, but you're going to give them the ass.
Would you cut it out with the music already? This
I was like, wait a minute, I'm in a call center now?
It's so loud, I can't hear her.
He was thinking that.
She was
like,
not.
Let's get down.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get. All right, I'm sorry.
That's Pound Town music.
No, she was wrong. Yeah, he did better than me because, like I said, I probably would have canceled her room same night and be like, "This room got bed bugs or something."
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. She began
gotta go
midnight, not
immediately.
12 noon.
Yeah.
Right. You had to go immediately now.
She didn't get a good night's sleep though. I can
bet
probably
you.
say she didn't.
I bet you she did.
Well, at least she would have been
looking for a way home.
Had a shower. Yeah,
She was on the
doing clean
phone.
on the street.
Clean on the street.
She was on the phone finessing somebody for that plane ticket.
She was.
I need a follow up to that story.
Look, you took the words out of my mouth, Mike Love. I right out of my mouth. I need a follow up to this story, because what would be real stupid is if she's still there and the story 3 weeks old.
On the streets of LA.
Like the dummy who went to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And needed did a GoFundMe to get home.
Yeah.
Stupid Atlanta up the street. Dummy.
So what do you think about T-Pain and Usher? Why do you think that Usher had the right to say that to T-Pain, or did he?
Maybe he thought he was saying it as a friend. This is the thing. We can say things to people, but we have to understand we have to say it with a certain compassion.
Sure.
Especially something of that caliber. If it's something that's how I make my livelihood,
right?
And this is something that I enjoy, it probably should have been said with a little bit more compassion.
Yeah.
T-Pain can't sing. He is talented.
Right.
But if Usher truly felt that way, it probably should have been said with a little bit more compassion, so it would have been taken as harshly.
I definitely agree. And I halfway, of course, none of us were there, but just the way the story is told, based on what T-Pain said, I halfway want to feel like Usher didn't mean that type of harm. I don't think he would have said something with the intent to send this man into a downward spiral, into a deep depression, a 5-year depression.
Come on.
No.
He told him, you ruin music. That's no nice way to put that.
I tried.
You ruin music, bro.
I tried.
Like, it's not like, hey, man,
that's a heavy charge.
I'm trying to say this from love, man, but what you did to music was just kind of not okay. No, he said, you ruin music, bro. Like, you done fucked my whole career up with this auto-tune thing.
And maybe he thought that T-Pain was a little tougher than what he was.
But that's the thing is that shows
moment.
the sensitivity of T-Pain. He should have had more. He should have had tougher skin. I mean, you are in the music industry. People are going to critique that.
I don't think he's a wuss or a puss.
I don't think it was a tough skin thing. I think it was because of who he came from. Maybe he considered that person a friend.
Because I promise you, if I'd have said it, T-Pain would be like, I met this punk B at the airport.
No,
said
he did say that I watched the video. He did say that Usher was a friend.
Yeah.
And he felt like, man, my friend
so
just told me.
Why he took it all
personal.
He said, my friend just told me that, I ruined music. I looked up at this guy forever.
What a heavy accusation.
But the thing is, Usher, you really can't sing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to put it out there.
You said can't?
He cannot sing. He cannot sing.
You sound like
who
Trick
can sing
Daddy.
though, but you know who can't sing? What?
T-Pain.
First of all, Usher's not going to fight me. That's number one. Number two, it's a fact.
Dear God.
I guarantee you, he can't out-sing this guy.
That's my bitchy. NicoleBitchy.com.
I don't know what that was. He can't out-sing this guy. He can't out-sing this guy.
No one ever said it'd be easy, baby.
Oh yeah, he can say. Don't play that whole song while we got a caller. Don't you start. Don't you start your mouth.
I'm about to hang up. I'm about to let y'all
hang up on him. You can hang up on him.
Well, yeah. And the last thing I was going to touch on was the whole mom being the surrogate. I kind of get where the mom was coming from. Now, if it had been my daughter, I definitely would have got it, because I have seen instances where the daughters were not able to carry a child, and the mom carried for them. Because I get it, you want your child to be happy. You always want your legacy to live on in some form.
You will carry your child.
Get it?
You will carry your child.
I will carry my child's child.
You'll carry your grandbaby.
I would. Because I understand the yearning of wanting a child and not being able to get a child. And sometimes that desperation, you think of anything and everything possible.
You literally would carry your child's child.
That's
I would carry my child's child if I had to. Yes, I would.
But I mean, that's very honorable.
I have already carried my child's child.
That's right.
We talked about that. I remember you and I talked about that. I remember you and I talked about that.
So.
No, what is it going to take? What is it going to take to
re-break the studio? He can't come. Don't come.
Is you telling me you'll do this?
You know what she said? She said stay in the studio.
Hold on.
Oh my
God. Sing it though, from the top.
No, she doesn't have to sing it from the top. No. Oh my God. Don't hang up. Please don't. He just had to get that part out.
I had to get it out because she was coming.
DJ Mike Love,
baby, I think that's a little strange.
DJ Mike Love, I promise you, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to re-break this machine.
Because I'm not being intimate with my child. It's my child's child. It's not a matter of being intimate. You're thinking about it in an intimate way. It's not an intimate thing.
It's just like just that part. I just can't shake. I don't know.
But did it say that Matt fertilized the egg?
Who would you trust more to carry your child, your mom or some complete stranger? A surrogate. It's the same.
I mean, I get that,
thing.
but
when you put it like that, Key, God dang,
you gotta throw like some.
When you put it like that,
like I can't. I'm paying. You think you have to pay a surrogate. You don't know if the surrogate is adhering to the diet you're giving them. You don't know if they smoked crack 10 years before they met you and they just cleaned up their life. It's just so many factors you don't know.
There's so many things.
I would use the surrogate. My mom don't listen to shit I be saying.
The fact that I know that my son and I came out the same hole would have got me from the top.
Why?
It's just
and
what
the fact
it is.
that you think
well,
right
in
like
their situation came in the same hole.
In the same home. So
how do we get out of this? And no pun intended.
Well, what we can do, we only let the caller go.
Let that water break.
You know what? She's ready to go. She's ready to go. You not gonna hang up on. She's ready to go.
I appreciate you.
She's ready to
and
go.
Before we leave,
no, hang up now. Go see you. I heard you say see you. You don't have to stay here and take this. You don't have to stay here and take this. DJ Mike Love.
Right,
this is why you have to come back.
Fine.
So freaking ridiculous.
We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we still got the phone lines open. If you're listening in, please hit us up. 917-994-0362. Would you let your mom carry your baby?
No.
Would you let your mom have your sperm inside of her? That's what I want to know. And I think that's a legit question. That's what it is. I mean, you can't wrap it up any other way. We're going to take a quick break.
It's the final.
Bringing you the best selection of hits for your listening pleasure.
Yeah, so let's get into it.
Woo World Radio.
Here it is, a groove slightly transformed. Just a bit of a break from the norm. Just a little something to break the monotony of all that hardcore dance that has gotten to be a little bit out of control. It's cool to dance, but what about a groove that soothes and moves romance? Give me a soft, subtle mix. And if it ain't broke, then don't try to fix it.
And think of the summers of the past. Adjust the bass and let the Alpine blast. Drop in my CD and let me run around and put your car on cruise and lay back, cause it's summertime. School is out and it's sort of a buzz, but back then I didn't really know what it was. But now I see what happened is the way that people respond to summer madness. The weather is hot and girls are dressing less and checking out the fellas to tell them who's best. Riding around in your Jeep or your Benzos or in your Nissan sitting on Lorenzo's. Back in Philly, we be out in the park. A place called the Plateau is where everybody go. Guys out hunting and girls doing likewise. Honking at the honey in front of you with the light eyes. She turned around to see what you beeping at. It's like the summer's a natural aphrodisiac. And with a pen and pad, I compose this rhyme to hit you and to get you equipped for the summertime.
Violator, make it this way. Violator, do it a thing. Violator, bring it a pay. Violator, do it a thing. Violator, bring it a pay.
This is World Radio.
Check it out now. Yeah now. Check it out now. No doubt, yo. You're such a thing, a sexy little thing. I'm hot boy and admiring your chain. You got a fella nose wide on the realer side. I wanna dance real close, right up on your high. Playing games, yo, I never cared about it much. But you the girl, keep her eyes closed and smoking Dutch. For real, you such a little pretty belle. You make a nigga front pants hit a mean spell. What you say? I said you stimulate my brain cell. But there's one thing I really wanna say. You're such a vibrant, vibrant, yeah, you're such a vibrant, vibrant,
That's some new shit. Tryna gas me so we can do it. Boy, you ain't slick because I keep all dogs trained. I make you scream my name.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the remix. Come on. This is the remix. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the remix. Talk to me, mix.
When I come through the door, I'm on the floor, you wanna see my ass shake, yeah. And when I move it around, you in the corner like that. How she do that deal? It's the beat in the meantime. See, I'm a crime, I keep the crowd jumping. It's the haters that hate the game and talking loud, they ain't saying nothing. Mr. Chief, Big Dog, my boys, they put it heavy on the trizzy. High-hat bass line, it's the remix, god damn, don't get no better. Y'all suckers and busters being fly too cute, you better get up.
Let me see this. Fucking with me and run his own remix. I'm talking lights, camera, action. I'm in figuring out some of this Texas. Turn it around, let me see this. Fucking with me and run his own remix. Yeah, man, I'm gonna call me good.
Time for some action. Cameras flashing everywhere, main attraction. They react like I'm one of the Jacksons. I guess it's just my name that attracts them. Remix, world famous, BD. I moved in, I live on TV. And I stay on the radio station, cause I'm placed in heavy rotation.
Touch it, bring
Hey, yo,
it, babe.
Swizzy,
Watch
I
it,
told these
turn
niggas
it,
I was
leave
coming
it,
back to
stop
bust
on
their-
out and touch it, bring
Okay.
it, babe. Watch it,
Remix.
turn it, leave it,
This
stop on out.
is World Radio.
Back one in the city, and you know who the squad be. Flip mode shit, look, see, ain't nothing changed. No, I'm back with the remix with the queens of the game. When you see me in the spot, you getting better respect it. Y'all already knowing my rep. Ain't no reason to check it, and you know that you ain't good with me just for the record. So Instead, I'ma let Mary J. Blige come and set it.
Now get low, Mary.
Maybe you can guess who it is. Mary J. Blige, I'm about to handle my biz. I'm on my grown woman, so I rep for the kids in every hood. And all my people doing a bit.
Now you know who's really the queen, deliver the mail. 730,000 first week of my sales. The haters plot and they watch looking on pale. While I'm on a yacht overseas doing my nails.
Get low, Mary.
Well, let me show you how we do. I gotta thank everyone for copping the breakthrough. Bust did take one, the remix is take two. You love the way we reinvent and how we just stay new.
How we selling out the stadiums, arenas, and all. Only Louis and Gucci, we don't shop at the mall. Got your partying and dancing and having a ball. And you're loving the way we repping how we do it for y'all. Go ahead.
Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it.
Get low, digger.
See me rolling up in your hood. These jokers screaming, damn, Ron still be looking good. They do their little Mac, be asking me who I tap. Ain't none of your concern, you a G, make it happen. When I give a nigga some play, he losing his brain. Asking me a bunch of questions, acting like he my man. Wanna stretch the shit out, telling me I done changed. I'm saying, damn, my bad, you tough for the game.
Get low, digger.
Now he's sitting there looking stuck. He thinking cause he spent the little dough, I'm gon' if money ain't a thing, I'm saying let him shit know. Type the empty your account, how far you willing to go? No, we have
It's the number one station blazing the airwaves.
right here, so keep it locked.
This is Whoa World Radio.
We are back. It's your boy, Press Hakeem.
Hey, it's your girl, Beck G.
I am DJ Mike Love.
It's the final word.
It is the final word.
We've been on a complete roller coaster on this show today. If you want to call in, it's still not too late. We have just a few moments. Save me. Call. Save me. Will you? Will you call? G, okay? Call us at 917-994-0362. You can reach us here at The Vinyl Word at 917-994-0362. When you call, ask to speak to Beck G, unless you're talking about this story of the surrogate mother and sister, ask to speak to DJ Mike Love or Prince. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that at all. Y'all, we have really covered a lot today in today's show. And I think the topics are so interesting because we covered, let me see, 2 on biology, 2 on music. That was T-Pain and Trick Daddy. We've covered getting flued out.
Getting flued out.
Getting flued out. Getting flued out. There are rules to getting flued out, okay? And listen, ain't nothing wrong with getting flued out, okay? Fly me out.
You ain't get flued out?
Yeah, I've been flued out. Remember when I disappeared?
You got flued out?
We laugh on air.
You got flued out?
Yeah. Got flued out. Now, did you get flued out domestic or
no
imported?
No. I was put in a cargo box and
in a cargo box
in a shipping container. And
so were you trafficked or were you flued out?
I was smuggled.
That sounds like you've been trafficked.
She was trafficked and shipped out through the harbor,
through the port.
Wow. Wow, Beck G.
I've been flued out more than several times, and all I'm saying is it's never a concern because first of all, if you're going somewhere and you don't know, you don't have a way to get back on your own, you already in trouble town, not pound town. Trouble town, number 1. Ladies, y'all stop doing that. Y'all are getting too old. You are getting older, not younger. Y'all are getting too old to be watching TV and think that's the way it goes. That's not how
young. Guarantee she was young.
It is, but you know what I'm really afraid of is that she's not.
That's even
Either
worse.
way, she tried to play him and it backfired.
And it completely backfired. It backfired the way somebody did on a Zoom meeting and nobody would fess up to who that was.
Interesting.
Y'all want to know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Well, DJ Mike Love, in case you don't, I was on a super professional meeting, and there were several of us, and the meeting was closing. Now, y'all know me well enough to know that if something gets really funny, I lose control. I can't stop laughing. And I have a hairline trigger when it comes to, and it's not that it's funny. It's just, it's the weight of it being funny at an inappropriate time, right? So I'm in this meeting and it was broadcast live, and there were several of us on air. And just as the meeting was ending, again, I must reiterate, super professional people, including myself, because I do know how to turn it on, right? And as the meeting was ending, I hear, so great, I'll get with you guys. Hey, Mike Love.
You're 5.
I'm not.
You're like 5. You're still cracking up over that, which is like,
Mike Love.
wow.
Mike Love. Do you know, I was fine. I was fine until a certain somebody, you know how you're waiting for somebody to do the wrong thing so you can lose it. Somebody, this is all they did that made me lose control. I was looking at the screen. I was fine until somebody said, it was just that. It was that small turn on the face to let you know they heard it too. Yeah. It was over for me until to the point where one of the people actually told the producer, take Beck G off the screen. Take her off the screen. It was tears coming out of my eyes. You know how you just lose control and you just like, I don't care. My head was laying down on the desk. I was a complete pile of pudding. I had melted into a pile of pudding. It was over for me. And that did demonstrate a level of immaturity that
it did
exists within my soul.
Real piece of
This
work.
is kind of a segue from what we're talking about. That's fucking hilarious, by the way. I feel like we need a new segment added to the show called Storytime with Beck G.
Would y'all like that?
Because I swear last week's story with the principal
Listen,
had me going.
Listen, was that hilarious or what?
But
was
you
that,
gotta do it like in a storyteller's voice.
I could do that. You know I'm a storyteller.
Give me like
I'm a griot.
Give me the female Morgan Freeman.
Give me a minute story in the female Morgan Freeman voice.
I can do that right now.
1
and it's
minute.
funny, but I'm not even gonna laugh.
All right. That'll be a true story.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is story time with Beck G. Father's Day just passed. We all decided to get together, my siblings and I, as we usually do, for Father's Day and surround ourselves around our father and give him the things that he likes the most, like maybe money or a gift card to this place. My brother decided to gift my father an Alexa. We all left and went our separate ways after a few hours, and we went back to our respective homes. And my brother and his family, you know, they stayed put. They were the last to leave. And he decides to send our family group chat a video, 3 to be exact, back to back, of my father going from mad to completely angry at Alexa that ended in, shut up, Lexus.
All right.
Off. Turn off.
That story has to be fully told. It can't take 1 minute because I'm thinking about your dad wearing the white shoes.
Yeah. I'm bringing my daddy to this
Alexa.
station one day. But the video was so hilarious. My sister texted the group chat. She said, y'all, I'm sliding off the side of my bed because I can't control myself. It was quite hilarious. And we saw it with our own eyes. And that way we didn't have to tell our brother, no, you definitely are making that up. We saw it on the video. And this, ladies and gentlemen, has been story time with Beck G.
We got to stop doing this to our elders. We got to stop giving them technology they have no idea how to use.
But,
I think that's
you're
like
saying that, but these are the same people that put us on the bike and said, just go.
that is true.
You see what I'm saying? These are the same people. So it's time.
That's true.
It's time.
Can I address something? I know we don't have that much time left.
Oh, what?
Father's Day did pass.
Yes.
Mike, how does your Father's Day go?
It was spent doing a honeydew list.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to say. Congratulations.
So mine was spent working.
You're welcome.
On a similar type of situation. And I just want to point this out because Game took to social media and talked about this. He talked about how Father's Day keeps getting shitted on basically. And Mother's Day has been played up to be this greatest thing of all time. And I believe that mothers should be celebrated, but men should be celebrated as well. Especially if you're a present father, if you're doing things that father's supposed to do, being there in the child's life. And
you don't brag about it on Facebook.
You don't brag about it on Facebook.
Right,
you just do the job, right?
You just do it.
And he said that he takes care of a lot of people, not just his own kids, but other people as well, financially and otherwise. And he only got a bottle of cologne from his oldest son. That's it. And I feel his pain because as men, I don't think that we get as much burn for Father's Day. And I think that needs to change immediately. I think that Father's Day should, since it didn't get the service that it should have gotten this past Father's Day, I think in July, we should have a second Father's Day so that fathers can actually get what they want. Me, I just wanted to be left alone. I wanted to be able to sleep in if I wanted to and have breakfast when I woke up in the morning. And a present or two would have been nice. If they had a section in the store for the dads.
They did. They do.
A very small section for dads. And normally it's
little.
It's fingernails clippers or travel bag or something stupid that we're not going to use for real or something that we can use around the house. Like
just on the end cap.
Right. There's not a real section for fathers.
Y'all want grills?
No. But how many grills can you buy your dad every year?
Every year.
Every year you buy your dad. You're 17. Your dad got 17 grills. Like, stop playing, man. Like at the end of the day, put some more thought into it. No, men don't want flowers, so don't go buy us flowers.
Oh my God.
But you know your dad, you know your husband, you know your boyfriend. If you have a father in your life, make sure you show him the same amount of love. I think it's disgusting. And I say that with vigor. It's disgusting how y'all treat men. It's disgusting. Fathers do a lot. Do you understand? Mothers do a lot of heavy lifting, but fathers have to put up with a lot. And the only thing we get is Happy Father's Day. You mother, you know what?
You know what? You're a real piece of work.
That's how I feel about y'all right now.
Okay.
Don't want no stupid ass macaroni necklace either.
No, I don't. Take that ugly ass trash can or ashtray that you made me and put that shit in the dump. I don't want it.
What the fuck is this? Take that ugly shit off my refrigerator.
Is this really happening?
What the fuck is happening here? I don't even know.
You already know.
I knew you were gonna do that. Can I ask y'all, what do you want?
Figure it out. Thing is, you know this man. You know this man. You know what he likes.
Don't laugh, Mike.
You know he absolutely.
It's true.
You know what he likes. It's certain things that Mike likes. There's certain things that Prince like. So you know the man in your life, right? The father in your life is your kid's father, your father's father.
I'm not even going to the
I'm gonna give you an example. Your brother bought your dad Alexa. He know damn well your dad don't know how to work Alexa.
But my dad, once he learns how to use it, he won't stop.
He asked for it.
Yes, my parents love gadgets.
All right, so
my dad,
so then your brother did the right thing.
He did the right thing.
Let me ask you a question, Beck G.
Yes.
What did you buy your dad?
I got my dad a gift card to a restaurant he's been asking for about 6 months.
You know what? You're a real piece of work.
What the hell
I'm gonna
is wrong
tell
with
you why you're a piece of work.
That's what he said.
A gift card?
That's what he wanted.
What else did you get him?
Kiss and a hug and a card with a special note for
Let me ask you a question. What did you buy your mom for Mother's Day?
Did you hand draw it?
Yeah,
Did you hand draw the note?
Hand drew the note, yeah.
What did you buy your mother for Mother's Day? What's that? I need you. We can't hear you. Come to the front. What did you say?
It's private.
No, it's not. What did you buy your mom for Mother's Day, Beijing?
My mom got hours with us. She got flowers. My mom got outfits and other stuff in a ring.
Outfits and other stuff in a ring. Your dad got a gift card.
You know what?
Right.
You're a real piece of work.
That's why I gave you that, Beijing. Because
my dad doesn't require much.
And Alexis, he almost got in a damn fist fight with.
Right.
But do you know that the joy he felt to know that humored us?
You know what? We have been conditioned to take whatever we get and make the best of it. If I'm lying, say I'm lying, Mike. You can give us a hammer, and we'll be so excited about the hammer to make you feel good. But in the back of our minds, like I should hit you in your motherfucking face with this hammer.
With the hammer,
but I'm not going to do it because I want you to say that you did a great job.
Oh my God!
The thing is fathers get.
Is this
overlooked.
how y'all feel, Dad?
Yes, you said my dad didn't require much. Yes, he does.
My mom doesn't require much, but we just do extra stuff.
Exactly. That's the problem. That is the actual problem.
My dad is gonna lose most of the things that we give him, so we give him the things he wants. He likes the most money, gift cards, so he can go to the place, so he feels like he doesn't have to.
What
pay.
did your sister give your dad?
I don't know. I got there right after they gave him. He said, I forgot. Rachel, are you listening? Could you?
All right, so check this out. I'm gonna show you something, a gift that I have right here that I was fidgeting with earlier because I know what my wife likes, and I find creative stuff to give her. You know, because I know her. So check this out. Hold on.
I love y'all wives, and I
know she doesn't watch the show, so this is safe. My wife's birthday is next week, right?
Better get something nice.
My wife likes spicy foods. Okay, so one, I got her an iced coffee maker because she drinks a lot of coffee. So I got her an iced coffee maker so she doesn't have to keep going to Starbucks to get it.
Okay.
Not just a gift card to Starbucks.
Very thoughtful. Very thoughtful.
So then, this is the packaging that comes. Oh, it's freaking green, so it's not gonna show up.
Oh,
look.
There go my old green screen. Okay, so cool.
Wait.
I didn't know that was gonna happen, but check it out.
That was pretty cool.
Oh my God.
It had on it.
Okay.
Wow. Fuego box.
I like it.
It's a giant box of assorted hot sauces that are extremely hot because she likes that kind of stuff. Now the box itself is a gift in its own because it's wood.
serious.
It's got it's cool, but that's like the kind of stuff that dads really want.
Thank you, Mike. You see, he
I
put
feel
thought
so
into it.
attacked and
It's a
helpless.
thought. No, the thing is, just do better next time, Beck G. Matter of fact, I need you to go buy your dad something.
Well,
Give
he
it to me
already has
tomorrow.
white shoes, which he has to have at all times. So
Okay.
Daddy has those.
Your dad got some lemon pepper steppers.
He got some lemon pepper steppers, baby. If everybody wants to meet my dad, and they always are expecting him to wear his white shoes, I'm gonna bring him to Woo World to this Wu-Tang radio station, and he's gonna have those on. And but my dad he was very happy with what he had. My dad likes to sit back, chill, have us all around, tell us a couple of stories. You want to know where I got my storytelling from? My dad.
I believe you. We're going to talk about this off air because I'm kind of sad for all the fathers out there. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you tune in every Thursday right here for the Vinyl Word from 7 to 9 p.m. Myself, Prince Hakeem, DJ My Love, and Beck Genius is her name. Make sure you go download the app. It's in your app store. It's absolutely free. Or you can download the TuneIn app and listen to us as well. We have a ton of content on the station every day. We got new shows that we're going to be adding in as well. You just never know. Coming up, it's going to be a big surprise.
It is. And I might say, as we close out the show, of course, tune in, turn up, and keep it locked right here to Woo War Radio, especially Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to the Vinyl Word Show and all of our shows throughout the week. But I do love your shirt today, Prince Hakeem. I know that is a DJ Mike Love special.
It is. It's Urkel with a pistol.
Yes.
So this is above the rim scene.
I love that
old
shirt.
boy went to the joint, put the blam out there. I was like, yo, that is amazing. You gotta have this shirt.
Love it. Love
See
it.
Mike Love for the shirt.
Yeah. Shout out the name of your company, DJ Mike Love, so people can order
The name of my company is Everyday Custom Tees. I have a selection of pre-made shirts. A lot of them that are going to start being on the site now are going to be ones that I've made myself, including this one that I'm wearing.
Yeah.
And then if you have an idea yourself that you want made, hit me up. I can make literally anything you want, unless you want a Gucci t-shirt. I'm not making you a Gucci t-shirt. A Balmain t-shirt. I'm not making none of that shit. You come up with a concept, I'll put it on a t-shirt or a hoodie.
Yeah. That's
or a hat.
dope. Wow.
Straight like that.
We're magic here at the Vinyl Word. It's been great. It's a wonderful Thursday yet again. It's the Vinyl Word here. Make sure y'all tune in, turn, keep it locked, and join us next week, same time, same place, right here on the Vinyl Word. It's been good. Peace.
It's the #1 station blazing the airwaves.
Right here, so keep it locked.
This is Woo World Radio.
Hey, y'all.